So the New Zealanders make their first appearance in the World Sevens of Rugby League here at the Sydney Football Stadium. It was quite entertaining last year. They play quite a bit of the game over there. And an interesting player among them is a former international and former player for the Newcastle Knights in the shape of James Golding. That's Jason Gilbert on camera, but now it's the Brisbane side coming down for their second appearance in the tournament. Shock losers to Canterbury last night. Canterbury Bankstown were brilliant. Brisbane, they were really taken apart by Canterbury, though. Here's their team. It's the same as last night. Hoff, Hancock, O'Neill, Johns, Kahn, both the Walters, Langer, Lazarus and Madison, so they've come through it unscathed of injury. Now the New Zealand side, and it is Umaga, Rogers, Barton, Goulding, Amisi Fata, Felici, Gilbert, Lomax, and the Partia brothers, Heston and James. And several of these players went round in the 1992 series. David Manson's the man in charge. And it's going to be the Brisbane Broncos running from left to right. Some anxious faces on the New Zealanders. They know they're up against the Rugby League champion side. World champions, Brisbane. Rightly entitled to that. O'Neill gets us away. Umanga came back towards the 20-metre line before being pulled down by Paul Hoff. Barton to play. Gilbert gets a short ball away. Partia gets it back on the inside. Lomax takes part in the action. Now they spin it to the right. Not frightened to throw it about. Now they start to really get across the grass with Misi Fata. Barton now. Nice dummy, and then Heston Partia turns it away. This is Lomax. They're just outside the 20. Brisbane all over the place, containing them at the moment. This is Jason Gilbert giving the pass and working towards that right wing. Yogi Rogers plays in number 2 jumper. He's a good player. That's Gilbert. Now it's Barton again. The chip ahead. The clean up. Oh, he's made a mess of it. No, it's a try. Manson gives the try. And scored, I do believe, by Heston Partia.
Yeah, lovely piece of work by the New Zealand side then. This player in Barton did it all on his own. It could have nearly been a penalty try anyway, but he put the little one through, and it was good work there by one of the Partia brothers, Heston. And over he went, and first blood to the Kiwi side.
Attempted conversion to be taken by Jason Gilbert. 15 metres out. Drop kicks only allowed in attempts at goal in 7's, and this one is good. Looks like he knows what he's doing. So Gilbert gets a further 2, and New Zealand lead Brisbane 6-0. Restart of the play, and let's see if they can defend. They had plenty of ball. Lazarus a dummy half. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, the game's all about possession, keeping control of football. Last night against Canterbury, Brisbane didn't do that, and it's yet to be seen if they can do it today as Hoff makes a big break down the right-hand side.
Paul Hoff back in rugby league attire after a long break, dislocating that shoulder last year in Adelaide. Lazarus. It's a good tackle on Lazarus, performed there by James Partia. Away now for Kevin Walters, finds his brother Kerrod. They come to the 20 and find Hancock. Goes back looking to go forward. Goes back, he's gone back 9 metres. Now he finds an opening. He dragged one along the ground. Got the pass away for Julian O'Neill, and the Broncos grab a try.
Well done, Nicky Hancock. He did run backwards, which is something he wouldn't normally do in the game, but it's only 7. There's plenty of room out there to move in, and he went just looking for a gap, and he finally found it. And it was great work by Hancock, one of the best wingers in the country, no doubt about that. A lot of interchange of passing there. Kerrod Wallace picked up Mickey. Now he runs back. He must run back 10, 15 metres here, looking for someone. Finally found the gap, and it was Julian O'Neill just returning from Widnes, who burst onto the pass, and the Brisbane boys back in the game.
6 points all. The conversion attempt was successful. Julian O'Neill took the conversion attempt. It was successful. And so we're locked up at 6 points all. The ball played by David Lomax. Gilbert works it back to the right. This is in possession, Barton, wearing jumper number 3. He's tackled right on the halfway mark. Away now from Barton again, and now it's Gilbert. Gilbert, not a recommended pass time, running straight at Glenn Lazarus. I don't think he'll do it again. No. Now the penalty.
Looks very fit, Glenn Lazarus, this year. He's lost 9 or 10 kilos from his playing weight in the World Cup champion final last year.
Long ball out there, cutting out a player, picking up the number 2. It's Yogi Rogers. Yogi wears the hair quite long. He's probably the easiest one to identify. But most Yogi Bears have got a bit of long hair, Paul. Yogi Rogers, I'm talking about. 3-man scrum, order of the day in 7's. It's gone from Kevin Walters away to Chris Johns. Linking up out wide now is Willie Kahn or Julian O'Neill? It's Willie Kahn. He plays the ball. Johns away for Kevin Walters. Now it's on for Langer. Langer gets it away to Madison. Madison away now for Kerrod Walters. He's out wide. He finds Terry Madison. He tries to draw them, crosses the 20, and down he goes. Good tackle out there by David Lomax. Langer keeps it going. Gets it away for Kevin Walters. Tries to brush away, but another good tackle there by Misi Fata. It's 15 metres out from the line, and Brisbane piling it on. Here's Big Lazarus trying to steamroll across them. He's brought down 5 metres from the line. Kerrod Walters ducks out from dummy half, finds his brother, finds Langer. Langer fends off a man twice as big as himself, takes the next, gets the pass away, and Kevin Walters picks up the try.
Yeah, nice work by the Broncos. They're controlling the ball well now. Those little players, Walters and Langer, having a field day in the middle there amongst the bigger New Zealand players. And it was Alfie Langer, the right foot step. We all know about that one. A lot of strength there, the hold off and then offload to Kevy Walters. Plenty of space there for him.
Conversion successful off the boot of Alan Langer that time. So Brisbane leading now by 12 points to 6. And only a matter of 50 seconds or so remaining in the first half of this clash between Brisbane and New Zealand. Third member of this pool is Canterbury. It would seem fairly certain that Canterbury would beat this New Zealand side and thereby go on. This is Missy Fata. He's down the left flank. Oh, look at him go! My goodness! Didn't he show some toe?
Oh, Fata's blown him off there. A great run.
He absolutely blew them away.
Oh, he's a very quick player, is Misi Fata, and he showed a lot of toe here. Picked up a nice pass there and just ran straight around Mick Hancock, where he's got plenty of speed, and Fata breezes down that touchline. That's a great try. And very timely just for half-time, but the kick was missed. It's Brisbane 12, New Zealand 10.
Second half of this match now between Brisbane and New Zealand with 2 tries apiece. And the kickoff taken by Jason Gilbert. Ball hot. Carries the leather back to them. Gets just outside his 20-metre line. Lazarus. Wrapped up and put down by Eston Partia and Wayne Barton. Away now for the first receiver. That is Chris Johns for Brisbane. Kerrod Walters sees some space up the centre. Takes about 10 metres of it. Here's the call, the familiar call of Michael Hancock, and he shows them a clean pair of heels as he goes in for another Brisbane try.
Yeah, great speed shown by Hancock there. They weren't never going to catch him, but it was a lovely pass back inside by Kerrod Walters. He drew a couple of them here. The defence inside didn't come over, and Hancock virtually had a clear run straight to the line. Chase in vain there by the Kiwis. Attempted ankle tap. And the conversion's been successful. Brisbane 18, New Zealand 10.
Goal was converted by young Julian O'Neill, and it's 18 points to 10. In favour of the Broncos. And playing the ball as we get going again, Partia. Gilbert lets one dummy run to the left before giving it on from Barton. It's gone across the back, and taking it ahead is Felici. He's held up now, about 35 metres out. Gain from Barton, linking up, and a long pass finds Gilbert. Gilbert at a 360 degree, gets the pass away to a fresh man on the ground. It was Umunga, and played now by Rogers. This is Goulding. That's the man I was telling you about. Played for the country, played for New Zealand, played for Newcastle, James Goulding. Intercept taken by Willie Kahn. Flicked out the back, but Paul Hoff wasn't waiting for it. Didn't stay alive on the play. Now it struck prematurely. Penalty to New Zealand. Yogi Rogers takes the penalty. This is James Goulding. Struggling, bumping, run. Good yards. Terrible play the ball. Could have been penalised. Rogers finds Lomax, who does a bit of dancing, goes nowhere. Now it's with Pata. He comes to the big man Lazarus, beats him, gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert inside, finds Lomax again. Now it's gone out wide, and Felici looks for the corner. But Brisbane look for him and bring him down 8 metres short. Now quick passing to the right extreme is what they want. They're doing that. Goulding away to Yogi Rogers. Well, he's put a hesitation on it, and that's not the right thing to do because they had to stretch right and quick. Now they've gone back to the centre of the park. Gilbert does all right. Gets a floating pass out. Picked up on the bounce. Lomax, he's all over the place for a big man. This man in possession now is Partia, James Partia. Struggles to get away, but big Paul Hoff pulls him down. 18 points to 10 in favour of Brisbane. James Goulding. Gilbert is knocked on as Goulding was planning a run-around play to make the extra man.
They're playing pretty well, the New Zealand side, but unfortunately no one wants to go forward. Plenty of interchanges of passing. They've got to get someone going straight up the middle.
Scrum right in the centre of the ground, 20 metres away. This is Chris John. Comes to Felici, holds him off with one hand. Flick passes to Willie Kahn with the other. Kahn pulled down. Good tackle from behind by Yogi Rogers. Goulding was the man that made the original tackle. Now it's Madison crossing the 50-metre zone. No marker. Pinches 5 or 6 with one shoe missing. Now it's Kerrod Walters giving it to Kahn. Backed up by Kerrod Walters. Fends away from one. Goes inside the 30. Picks up Madison, still without one shoe. Passes the lofted pass over for Kerrod Walters. He looks towards the 25-metre area. Chris Johns, though, he takes the pass, takes the defence, gives it away. Langer gets it on. Now it's with O'Neill. Puts in the goofy step. Then he puts on the accelerator and goes in for a Brisbane try. 22-10. Brisbane over New Zealand.
Yeah, Brisbane showing their class. That's great footy by the Broncos. That's all we know they're all capable of. Lots of passing again. Alfie Langer held that pass up beautifully. O'Neill found himself in fresh air and just ran straight round under the sticks to put it down.
Julian O'Neill successful with the conversion, and 24 points to 10. Well, we've got just under 2 minutes of this match remaining. They haven't been disgraced, these New Zealanders. As I said, they have all played a lot of 7's football over there. And they come to us as a united team as we watch them now taking play into Brisbane's area. James Partia plays it. Jason Gilbert is the man giving it for Misi Fata, and he's wrestled into the ground by Glenn Lazarus. They'll play Canterbury later on, the New Zealanders, as Gilbert works for an opening to present itself. Madison puts him down. Barton it was who gave it away for this man Heston Partia, and again Big Lazarus puts him down. They persist in trying to work it up the centre, and that plays into the hands of a big man like Lazarus, who stands there like a foundation stone, waiting for them to come to him. That's what they've done. Played by Farter. It's gone across for Gilbert. Gilbert gets it on for Barton. Barton, he finds an opening outside Lazarus. Forward pass by a country mile. Got the pass away. Umunga is brought down. Manson says that's the end of 6. Give the ball to Brisbane. Kevin Walters back for Langer. Madison's with Langer. Troubles here for Umunga. Madison's got him. Umunga after Madison. They cross the 50. They're only jogging. Langer says, give it to me. He's got himself a bit of problem out there. Partia's got him, but he gets it away as he goes into touch and finds Khan. Khan down to the 20. Here's the call from Big Paul Hoff. It'll only take 3 strides from here and he's over. Paul Hoff goes in. 28 to 10 to the Broncos.
Nice try to wrap it up, but a fantastic pass there by Alan Langer on the as the full-time siren goes. Kick to come. It was a great pass. That one from Alfie was being pitched out over the sideline, just flicked it in. And away they went, and Hoff, the big long legs, got him over the line easy.
Full-time score. Brisbane defeating New Zealand by 28 points or 30 points to 10 with the conversion attempt success.